ones too?
Yeah.
What kind are those?
I have no idea.
KSM?
Probably. KSL, rather. Keep stuff out.
What is KSO? I don't know if that's what it stands for, but I like it.
No, it is.
It's easy to remember.
I got them yesterday. I know it's a joke. For the squats, I think I'm going to use barbell or dumbbells instead of barbell.
Okay. Do you want to just try just the barbell?
Not right now.
Okay.
And then I saw some exercises for calves. There are jump squats, which you do not do with the barbell. Then there are also lunges.
Well, jump squats are amazing, period. I don't do jumping, I really need to, but any form of jumping helps your bottom squat, period.
Yeah.
So, because that's the hardest part is here, when you're down in the below parallel. And that's a big thing, like, I don't know if you believe in that or not, but go below parallel. It's not going to kill your knees, I promise. As long as, and a big thing is to give your hips and your junk room to go down. So that's a big thing is pushing your knees out. Never let them, as soon as they cave in, bad shit happens. That's when people's shit snap. You can go hook up some dumbbells, I guess. I wish we had kettlebells. That'd be sweet for what you're doing. Why are you avoiding the barbell?
Like I said before, I don't really trust myself with it yet because of my strength level, but I do eventually want to get up to it.
Well, some shit I can't do is single leg squats. So that'll help for that. I need to start doing like assisted single leg. There's a ton of like 10s and 5s. What are you thinking?
That's what I don't know. I think I'm just going to try 2 5s.
On each?
Yeah.
Okay. I like wearing the hoodie for the back stuff, but it's getting really hot already.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I got home. It was cold for so long. It's kind of nice.
Alright, am I just retarded or does this not fit?
Those gold things are retarded. They're uneven. The wrap, they're cheap. Anytime you see that shit, they're cheap.
Alright.
The same thing's true about that easy scroll bar if you use it. Try to use this guy. This guy's way. No, it's not that much better. I'm also doing stiff like a deadlift, which I've never done. If you want to try that. That's just going to be hamstring. But I'm not really sure how you're squatting. People squat with different styles. So like, it's never isolation, but it's more quad or more hamstring / abs oriented. The trick is to like, squeeze and then use this hand to like wiggle.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying not to get myself pinched.
Yeah, that sucks. You will bleed. This week is focusing on threes. So I'm working my way up to 225. Do as many as I can. Probably 5-ish.
Goddamn.
Is that one being a pain?
Yeah, it's like stuck right there.
That's rusted and nasty. See how it's scraping the shit out of it? Gold isn't the most expensive stuff. In fact, it's the Walmart brand. This is I did something called reverse pyramid training for the first year, where you do warm up, then you do your heaviest set, and then you pyramid down. This is way easier. And it makes a lot more sense. Progressively getting heavier.
Yeah, I've never heard of that pyramid set.
For cutting, I don't think there's anything better, because you don't have the energy. You don't have the energy to put in good 2 or 3 working sets and then your final set. You just don't. But I wasn't cutting that whole time. I was only cutting like 4 months. So. Can you do a full squat?
I'm trying not to get too low because these things are like riding down my ass.
So,
like that.
well, for what you're wanting is you're not wanting your lower back to round. That's the whole thing. So, and it took me a long time. Like I can get completely down and have my back straight. That's where you want to be at, where you're comfortable with that. The best way to do that is to take a little bit of a wider stance until you can do this, and then go as far as you can here, and then put your arms in between, on the inside of your elbows. Yeah, you're gonna hurt just doing this inside.
Oh, inside?
Mm-hmm. Then slowly put your hands together. Yeah, you'll start feeling that in the groin.
Alright, this is about as low.
Yep, that's fine, dude. You're not going to right away. We've been sitting in chairs like. What's crazy is you can take any baby that knows how to walk, who starts learning how to walk, they can do perfect squats all day, every day. That's where they hang out, that's where they play. And then we sit in chairs all day, every day. Hamstrings become crazy tight because they're sitting here curled the whole time. It's depressing.
Yeah, I can't stay in normal sitting position. I always have to have something that I can like.
I've always seen like your knee up too and stuff like that. I was never like that. I was fine just sitting on my ass. It literally took me doing really heavy squats and stretching, like 4 months of focusing to get down to a real squat. It sucks. I wasn't really paying attention to my legs too much. I was like, oh,
You're like
press.
And Always Sunny.
Yeah, exactly. What do they call it? Douchebag muscles? That's strong. You just work on your douchebag muscles. I can do more push-ups than you. Do you care? Yeah, Eddie actually does that. I haven't seen this show in forever. Not my wife's sense of humor. At all. Remember, knees out. Do me a favor on this next rep. So close your feet a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Make sure those knees track the outside of your foot. Because this is so bad for your knees, it's ridiculous.
Alright, so like that?
Yeah, you can just look down if you want. Just do like this just to see where you're at. Yeah, you wanna actively try to show me your dick. That's the best cue I can give you. Exactly. Just show me your dick. Nope. That was straight. There you go.
Okay. That was.
What hurt?
Huh?
What hurt?
No, it just failed. I couldn't catch it.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get down to my skivvies, but that's just. These are a little too tight.
So you're saying you don't wear workout pants underneath shorts?
Yeah. I used to wear jeans, or I started to wear jeans, and that added like 20-something pounds to my squat. It was cheating. So I stopped doing that. My legs got a lot stronger that way. Oh shit, I'm not supposed to be doing 5 of these. I'm only supposed to be doing 3. That's right. Oops. You can do like supersets where you're doing a different movement somewhere. It's because you're probably hammering your shin. You might not even need to do weighted right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I had trouble just standing up right there.
So focus on your form. Just do some good body work. And dude, it is so much easier to learn how to squat by putting your hands in front of you because it's a counterbalance. Like I didn't know squatting was so weird to me.
Yeah, that's why for the jumping squats they said you use these instead of.
Oh yeah.
Oops. What's your dad's name? Because I saw
Chris.
Chris.
He's here already?
Yeah.
He's been doing the whole intermittent fasting and he's lost a ton of weight. He really has. He is not in a good place.
No.
You'll feel the tightness everywhere, especially like your ankles and shit. Like you feel it like stopping you from going any lower.
None of my ankles. It's.
You can try some box squats. I'm not gonna lie, that's a really good way. Here, what it does is it allows you to feel what you're doing more. So this little V right here, that's your. You just get right here. For me, that's not low enough, but I can't put it any lower. But for you, that might be a good height.
All right.
Just see if you like that or not. It also teaches you how to get out of the bottom instead of bouncing. Because once you hit the. Now, take the tension off your leg. Is it too high?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But for squats, like if you start doing barbell, that's a really good teaching way. No one ever showed me that cool shit. I just learned it after. So awkward. already on my final set? Wait.
Control.
That was a lot better, dude. And really think about the knees out. It's almost impossible to hurt yourself with your knees out in the sense of your knees and stuff. Your body's meant to do that. External rotation is the shit.
Okay, I need to sit for a second.
It's like your arms, when you're doing movements like this, you're in so much like turmoil that could happen to your shoulder because you're out of your socket. But when you're externally rotating, you're solid. Like chins and stuff like that. That's why you just go down. And then depending if you do high bar, you're gonna be more on your heels, pushing up with your quads and stuff. But I do a thing, it's not really popular, but your ass comes back and you're almost like vertical torso versus upright.
That's what I've seen recommended.
Because you can add so much more weight, you grow faster, and it's a lot more posterior chain. Most people have decent quads, they just have no hamstrings or ass. I had no ass when I started. I know that sounds weird, but like deadlifts and back squats, low bar back squats are the shit for developing that. Are you counting by chance?
7.
Okay, that's the number. Let's see. I felt like some of those were a little high. Oh, those are good. So do you know what parallel is? Parallel is, the way you measure it is your hip joint below the top of your knee. Or, equal below that.
Yeah.
And with back squats, you can only go about that much. I mean low bar. If you go high bar, you can go ass to grass if you want. But what are you trying to do?
Oh, take these off.
I mean, what kind of weight? Just those?
Yeah, just the bars I'm going to do lunges.
I have to do this today. I'm looking forward to that.
Have you done before?
I did them like back in Taekwondo. I had done since. I know they're going to be I don't do much with my quads. I need to develop them, which is why they're in this program for this time.
Yeah, lunges are deceptively hard.
Because they're single leg.
You also think you'll be able to do more weight than what you can do.
When I did my good mornings with 95 pounds, I decided to try some lunges with 95 pounds on the bench. Just 95, couldn't do a single rep.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
I accidentally did 5 on that first one. Oh well.
Oh.
freak out here. 90 pounds. Oh yeah, 110. Just on that. One day I want to be able to bench this. I'll be very happy. I'm getting there. I'm close. I can one rep max it, but I want to do reps, 2 plates.
Is there any reason you do 3?
3 what?
3 reps?
Yes. So this whole thing I'm doing, for a long time I've been going 100% of what I can do, and I'm burning out. I can't do my workouts anymore because when you're new and what's heavy to you or your intensity, you know they always say like go to failure. You don't know what failure is. You think you go and you're tired, okay, whatever. But after doing that for so long, like I actually have decent numbers now. I can't do my 100% all the time. So like last week, you saw me bench 5 reps, and then 5 plus. So this week I'm gonna do 3 reps. But what it is I'm doing 50%, 60%, 70% for the 5 reps. Then this week I'm doing 60, 70, 80. So that was 80% of my 1 rep max 7 times. Then next week it's 5, 3, 1. So next week I'm doing 95% of my 1 rep max 1 plus times on the bench and the squat and everything. So in other words, I'm going through super nice, easy workout, decently challenging, and let's set some fucking records. Then I have a 4th week of deload, where you do like 50% of your intensity.
Yeah. What I've been taught from my dad and stuff is it's like 8 if you're trying to build muscle, 12 if you're trying to tone. So
Yeah.
I was curious as to why you were doing.
That's true, but so when I'm doing stuff like this, there's almost, I know this sounds retarded, and it's exactly what your dad is saying. When I'm doing 5, 3, and 1, there's almost no muscle building going on. Your central nervous system is what allows you to push this kind of weights. But that is also part of strength, and it also builds my tendons and stuff like that, so I'm safe. But then I go back, and remember when we were doing hawk rows?
Yeah.
We did 30-something reps. That's when you're feeling the contraction, you're not trying to go for the heaviest weight. You're trying to feel the most muscle. So that's when you do those like, and most accessories are 10 reps, which is perfect for building muscle. But I mean, muscle is important and whatnot, but I like strength. I do. It's just fun. It's more, I hate burn. I hate doing like 30 reps of something and your boobs, you can't even feel it. You're just like, eh. I like going, oh, I don't know if this is gonna go up. Fuck. That's more to me. Either way, you can get stronger and you can get bigger. Everyone says this works, everything works. Just do something you like. Something you can stick to.
So 50 sets.
Hey, if that's your thing, man.
Do it Goku style.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna have to go real low.
Yeah.
Actually, that's about as easy as you can get with one leg, because you can. I'm thinking about doing this where you put one leg up on a bench and you can use weight right here, and it's like a single leg press. But a lunge is pretty close to that.
Yes.
Oh, I can already feel that. This gonna suck.
Yeah, that feeling is what I just felt. Oh god.
You can also use the leg extension machine if you want to just work up on your quads. That's exactly what that's for, is if you can't do a... And I'm not trying to hate on you, because I was in the exact same spot, but you're carrying around more body weight now than you were before. Yeah. So you gotta remember that. So when I was doing chins, when I first started, I could do like 1 chin up maybe. Now I can do 85 pounds on me and do like 4 or 5 chins. The difference is the body weight.
The thing is, like, I'm trying to work my calves right now since I just.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's not gonna work calf too much compared to like.
It actually does.
If you want to focus on. And most of that's genetics anyway.
Lunges work calves a decent amount while still working everything else. So that's what I'm trying to do.
And I don't know if there's a better stabilizer exercise for the single leg. Like, holy shit. You're having to balance everything on that?
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. What you want to try put one leg up? Actually, that's probably gonna be harder than lunge.
Yeah. The thing is, since I did the squats, I am not going to be able to walk tomorrow. Yeah, my peg's still kind of sore from benching.
That's impressive if they're just kind of sore. I hate movies. You're gonna get like literally your numbers are gonna go up like probably 150%. Do you know what I would do for like 5%? Oh, there's that cat. Oh, my right hamstring is still very sore. You might be, for the really early stages, you might be better off doing like 3 compound movements, all different body parts. Because you're like hammering the, that's more advanced when you're hammering the same shit over and over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so.
Do like push-ups, because push-ups are the bench. It's the same thing almost.
Yes.
You can do lunges. Tricep work would be like dips. If you can't do dips yet, you can do skull crushers. Those are good for your triceps. Push-ups are good for your triceps too, though.
I've always been able to do dips.
Yep. That's right behind you, so you just.
I'll probably do that instead. Oh my.
There's no point. I mean, you're gonna end up when you're tired like that. That's when injury happens. When your form breaks down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's try it. Too much hamstring shit. Do sit-ups. Core. Oh man, I can't stress that enough. Core. And if you want to get real fun, you do safety bar squats. That's crazy. I feel like hammering the overhead press, bench press, squat, deadlift. Doing those 4 will grow you. Maybe do like 2 a day.
Alright.
Cause dude, like you're gonna really tire yourself out doing the same things.
Yeah, I'm tired enough. I can't do one dip right now.
And you were telling me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Your body doesn't know weight, so like putting your feet on there and taking off a little bit of the weight and dipping with that, it's just resistance. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you can.
Yeah, it's just my.
I like doing it the other way.
Oh, the other way?
Because it tilts this way. So that puts a lot of strain on your wrist. That should feel a lot better.
Shit.
That's a lot of tricep, man. And it's a lot of boob, too.
Yeah, I hurt my tricep.
Yeah, push-ups will develop a lot of that.
Okay, with my triceps is hurting right now.
And overhead press is really good. If you can do the bar on overhead press for like 10 reps a few times, overhead press is amazing for upper body development. Are you alright, man? You look like you're in pain.
Yeah, I really did hurt my triceps.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's gonna be fun. It was doing it that way. It hurt a lot more.
Oh, go in that direction?
Yeah.
Try this again. Like you're swapping a lot of exercises, but I think if you stick to the 4 compounds and just go start like from the bar up and just as you, I mean, you could if you're gonna eat enough, we can add like 10 pounds every time. But you gotta be eating a lot.
I'm eating a decent amount, but I don't think I'm eating enough to just add 10 pounds every time.
Yeah. And I mean, everyone's like huge advocates of protein. You just need to hit your mean body mass. That's out of all the athletes and everything I've read. And just general people, general bodybuilders, it's just lean body mass. And that's just to heal. If you want to grow, that's where carbs gonna. You need to have 20% of your calories come from fat. Period. Don't fuck with that. You will lose testosterone. You won't have any sex drive. You won't have any drive. It sucks. And then carbs is where you manipulate. If you want to lose weight, you lower the carbs. If you want to increase, you can do keto and stuff like that. I'm not really.
Some of those people are really fanatical.
Yeah, it works if you're stupid large. Like if you're super obese, yeah, go keto and eat a ton of vegetables because you'll lose weight because you're not eating freaking. Dude, I used to eat like a Saboro's pizza every Friday for dinner.
Yeah.
Just by myself. That was stupid. Pull-ups.
Yeah.
We need to get you on something where you don't have to. We can lower this guy because you need something where you can have your tippy toes there. You know what I'm saying?
That's one.
Oh, we can raise him too. Right. Oh shit! I fucked it up. That left side you're not going to do. It's like bladed. Do you see how this?
Well, I was just gonna move this
out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Stop quiet.
Yeah, lower yourself slowly. No. Just do that. Lower yourself, but try to resist as much as you can. So there's 2 things you can do.
Oh, just hold it?
There's 2 things to increase your pull-ups. Start at the bottom and jump, and then try to squeeze as hard as you can to stay at the top. And do like 5 of those, and then do the opposite. From the top, release as slow as you can down. Focus on flexing every muscle, and then slowly release down when you're tired. That's, yeah, you do those every time, dude? Or your hands hurting?
A little.
Yeah. That's good that you're gripping though. You don't understand how important that is to tighten everything. You get injured otherwise. You don't understand. A lot of people don't. They're pulling something with their arms, so they get out on their stomach, and all of a sudden, spine snap. Shit sucks. Hey Debbie, does that orange cat look like Bruno to you? Who is he? Ginger? Okay. I was telling Jessica, there's like, he looks almost exactly the same tail, same everything. He's really. Yep. Okay. I tried to get a picture because she doesn't believe me. Okay, cool. And you do the same thing on chins and dips. Dips is the same thing, just try to explode up and then slow down. And I'm doing these dips. It's probably not my true 5 rep max. Let's try the bar lunges. That sounds good. And I'm a big believer if you're not working on really light, super high reps, you need to take rest. So many people are like 1-minute resters, and they get a really shitty next set. They do like 2 reps. Just 3 or 4 minutes is all your body needs. As long as you're not doing like 1-rep maxes. How the fuck can I do this?
You may want to use the dumbbells.
I don't know. That looks weird keeping on your sides though. Like you say, that's how it'll hit you.
That side's going to hit some.
Oh yeah. Oh my fuck.
Yeah. Do it slowly too.
I feel it right on my ass. I think this is a good weight because I can do 5 sets of these.
Yeah, and that's what's important, being able to do sets.
Well, for this kind of movement, yeah. That's the way that I've been training is my first workout I treat as a movement. I just try to get the weight where it needs to go with good form. Then my other stuff, my accessories especially, I treat as muscle building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Focus on the mind-muscle connection, all that jazz. Jesus, this is only 1 set. I might only do 3 days. Because I don't feel like not walking tomorrow. Got a raise today. Not exactly what I wanted in terms of percentages. But our company's been doing pretty rough, so I guess I'm not fired.
Is that what they said to you when they gave you a raise?
No,
At least you're not fired.
He was kind of pissed, but
He was pissed.
Yeah, because I've been working my ass off.
Oh, he was. I thought he was pissed that he had to give you a raise.
Oh, no.
I was like, what? That's kind of a dick thing.
He's a cool guy. I actually have the best boss I've had. Well, not that I've had some of jobs.
You're saying you didn't enjoy the boss at the sweatshop?
Yeah. Hey, I volunteered for that for whatever reason. Fuck, man. I was 45 pounds.
Yeah, lunges, like I said,
said.
you think you're going to be able to do a lot. No.
I don't, man. My legs, when I lost all that weight, they have so much muscle now, but before there was nothing there. I don't understand. I don't understand how I can weigh 250 pounds and I have awesome legs. It's bullshit. I had no ass, no hamstrings. I was humbled quick. The deadlift, I focused on that so much. My goal is triple body weight, which I'm like 6 pounds from right now.
Nice.
Which would be awesome. And I like my bench to be like 1.5. Is it 1.5? I don't know. The squat I can do. No, I can't do double body weight yet. I'm trying for 1 rep max anyway. Now I'm not gonna rep all these like 2 times body weight that, 3 times body weight that. I think you're supposed to do 2.5 on squats. I'm not anywhere close to that. Deadlift is a lot less legs, like not necessarily a lot less, just it's a lot of lower back and just how much you can tighten up. And seesaw. That was way too long for reps for these. Ooh, I like not touching the ground either. It never takes the weight off.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to touch. It's always supposed to be on you.
Wow, my back leg's getting good. I might even get more. Are you gonna be using this?
No, I feel all my muscles spasming, so I'm just gonna stop.
Do you eat red meat and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people, they don't have magnesium and zinc, they don't eat stuff like that. And you will get such bad cramps without those.
Cramping hasn't been a problem for me. I also take a multivitamin supplement.
Same. I don't know what good it is. Like the only one I can honestly swear by do is fish oil. I take a lot of shit, but that's the one that I know works. I take branched chain amino acids because I do fasted training.
If you do take multivitamins, make sure you're always taking them with a meal.
Yeah. Because I don't eat all day. I only eat one time, so it works out.
If you don't take it with a meal, it doesn't get absorbed by your system, so you're just wasting money essentially.
If it's fat soluble or whatever.
Well, just
soluble
for some reason your body knows if you're eating and
versus just something in your stomach. That makes sense. I'm gonna try 25 pounds. Oh, I think I used that last time. I'll try this guy. I'm gonna start supersetting this thing this time. So Thursday will be overhead press if you're interested, and close grip bench, which is tricep.
Yeah, any day that you're here, will come by.
Pardon?
Any day that you're here, I'll come by.
Well, it's,
Just filling the time.
unless it's the weekend, I'm here at 5:15. But I'll always text you just in case shit. I've
Like, I
never.
don't need to text you, just like, if you're always going to be here at 5:15, then I can just set an alarm.
Fuck. This is only set 3. Oh, God. Ugh. Anyway, this is the low bar without my shoulder band. And then you pop your elbows up. A lot of people have problems keeping their torso upright when you flare your elbows up. Also, I was able to do about 80 pounds doing sit-ups on my chest.
You may want to make one of those for
Oh, you're good. But apparently, you're supposed to put weight behind your neck when you're doing sit-ups. That humbled me. I don't even know if I'll do at least 25. Pretty sure it's by this.
Have you tried flunking?
Yeah. It doesn't, let's see. First I did, this was like 8 months ago, I did a minute. Then I could do a 3, then I could do 5, then it's add weight. I did 10, 25, I could do 50 pounds for 5 minutes. So it's no good anymore. That shit, I didn't realize how weak my core was. You think on, elbows on the ground, feet up.
You'd be able to do it no problem, yeah. I need to start doing that.
It's very humbling. Yeah, now that I think about it, I did a lot of body weight stuff before I touched the barbell. Because I was doing, that was when we were raiding. I would go for 20 minutes and do push-ups, body squats. Although I was not going. You're already going deeper than I was then. I was very lazy on my lower body. And now it's lagging behind. Which sucks. Like my overhead press is like ridiculous. Like I can overhead press my body weight for a single rep, which that might not sound like a lot, but it's a lot. And then my bench is pretty weak. Same as squat and deadlift. I'm getting it up. So what is, like, do you ever track what you eat?
No.
You're gonna have to. Not right now, but depending on how far you want to go.
I don't think I'm going to go quite that far. I'm just trying to,
Do something?
yeah, be healthy.
Definitely, man. Jesus. How humbling. You want the bench, or is that okay?
This is fine.
I can't walk. It doesn't help that I cheat and use my legs so much on that. I'm gonna do lunges. wanna try squat on the bar?
Sure. I think my legs are recovered enough.
So don't go super tight yet. Get tighter and tighter as you get looser with your grip on it. Oh, you can right here raise it one, man. You're a bit taller than me. Yeah. Can you still? Are you gonna step that out, or should we lower it one? You should have to just stand up. Yeah, let's lower it one. Is that good? That's high bar if that feels comfy.
That's fine.
It looks good, man.
This
That's
is
low
low
bar.
bar.
Yeah. So, here, rock it real quick. This, that's your scapula. What you want is right in between there. So when you lift your arms up, you should create a little shelf right here. Your elbows, I'm sorry. Does that feel better than where it was up top?
It feels about the same. I don't think there's.
You shouldn't feel anything on your arms. Do you feel stress on your arms?
Yeah.
So you need to bring your elbows up if you can. Do you
Like
feel
that?
how that tightens up your shelf? That should take the load off a little.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll back up one more. There you go. Now take your stance. And squat just like you were before. Keep your stomach and your lower back tight. Knees out. Okay, your heels are up.
Yeah, my heels are up, but
go a little bit wider.
oh,
Did that hurt?
I'm sore from before.
Gotcha. Okay, but if you do this, go way wider on your stance so you get more mobility.
Alright.
But that was good. Your torso was definitely like stabilized too.
Yeah, like I said, I learned the basics from my dad and my mother, so.
Very cool. I'm just gonna let you know steps, man, if you want to piece out unless you're trying to do something else.
I'm trying to stick around as long as you stick around, that way I get used to it.
Gotcha. It'll be quicker once we're in a routine, so to speak. Because I'm still doing my work. Like you saw, I quit my squats, man. That's something I had down in terms of what I'm doing. I'm like using my hip abductors, my legs, it's everything but my fucking abs. It's so tired. Yeah. Overhead press also, it's just like the bench, do not flare your elbows. Because you can get more weight up that way initially. But then you're creating a motor pattern that first off you're gonna get injured and you're not stronger. You're stronger because this is using rotation to get something up. You almost never rotate to move weight, if that makes sense. No joints rotate.
You're not trying to, because then you're doing something else. Well, except for curls, you kind of do a rotation, but that's.
But that's not a heavy compound movement.
Yeah,
You're isolating and stuff like that.
that's just the nature of moving the weight.
Yeah. But like on bench, a lot of people want to completely rotate their shoulders. And it's gym's really dirty too. But I like it because you're not. Like I don't want to go to a gym where there's a bunch of people doing curls and squat rack and stuff like that. I'm just not. I just want to do my thing. Although I would like some kind of stepping machine or something. Walking is. By the way, if you start walking in the mornings or something, whenever you wake up, you can do an hour. That's a long time, but a lot of people like to listen to books and stuff like that while they're doing that. That's amazing. It's really good for recovery too.
Yeah, I really need to start walking. It's just I've never gotten around to it.
It's habits. Yeah. The best way. Are you alright?
I'm just thinking about all the shit that I need to do, but I'm not doing.
Well, step back then.
Yeah.
Don't overwhelm yourself. Without doubt, you realize you're here. That's a step. Just take steps. I'm done lunges. Thank God.
If you really want to feel the burn, try and do a lunge as slow as possible.
That's okay. Let me get through 5 sets of that without like hitting the ground over and over with my knee, and then I'll start trying to feel the burn. That's so much easier though than dumbbells. Dumbbells like hit your legs and shit all the way through. That's just, I've been squatting for so long, that's just complicated. I can't even get my arms back up without a bar. I don't know how I do it. They do not go back that far. That's also why I like low bar. On high bar, your shit's all loose. On low bar, you literally snap your arms in and they're stuck against the bar, pushing on your back, just because that's so awkward. Nobody squats like that in the Olympics. Everyone squats like that in the power squat or power lifting, because they all use their hips more than anything else. Stretch time. I'm still jealous that you did a weight that was heavy to you like 8 times on the bench, and you didn't fucking. You're kind of sore today. Do you realize that you did mornings for the first time like a week ago? My hamstrings were sore that entire week. Like not sore like I don't feel them being sore, as in I can't walk. You might be regenerating.
So you're saying I'm Wolverine?
You are. Or a red mage. Something.
Or a red mage. Speaking of red mage, how is 14 today?
I haven't played it, man.
Oh yeah?
I literally like I don't play during the week because I'm gonna go home. It's gonna take an hour to make all of my food and eat it. Then it's gonna be like 8 o'clock. I'm gonna hang out with the wife. Then it's 9 o'clock. I go to work at 6. Go to bed.
So you're at work for 11 hours?
I work for 12. I get there. Well, I get ready for work at 6. Get there at 7. Leave at 5. Ugh. But I get really nice. I think I get like 9 hours every 2 weeks overtime, which is nice. It's time and a half. I'm not salaried. Well, I don't know if I want to be salaried there. Their salaries suck. Oh yeah, for this guy, just 2 of these 25 or 2 of these 5s, just over here.
Oh.
And the only reason for those is because, and I didn't show you that during bench, and I felt it. I don't know why I forgot, but and I highly suggest you doing this, especially since you're starting from scratch. It's just right before we bench, before we do any pressing, overhead press or bench. Just, it looks retarded.
I know.
Just 10 reps, and 10 of these, and then 10 of these. I know, but oh my god, when your rotator cuffs are warmed up versus not, I snapped my shit up when I was doing push-ups so long ago, when I was down to about 185 at the time. And I was just doing so many that all this front delt shit, like I couldn't move my arm for like a week and a half. And now it's just fucked. But that helps. Okay. Stretch time. We haven't really done anything for your hamstrings yet, have we?
No.
You haven't deadlifted or anything?
Well, I deadlifted before, but that was like 3 times.
Gotcha. For you, you want volume. So whatever you feel comfortable doing, like 5 to 10 reps up in sets, do that. Fuck.
But that's what I've been trying to do. It's just,
yeah, you'll get there, man.
It's going to be sore.
This is step 1. That's fun to me. Like I would be excited again.
This.
What is that hurting? Oh,
I
your side of your arms?
I
You're
can't.
doing lateral raises?
Well, sort of.
I can't do an air in that. I'm very immobile with my arms though. I've been working on my legs mainly. Oh, if you grab onto something fixed like that thing right behind you.
This thing?
Yeah, I was talking about the beam.
Oh, the beam?
If you put your arms on both of them, here I'll show you. Like if you clench it like this and just stretch down, you're gonna feel an amazing stretch on your whole back. Go higher for me. It's pretty damn tall. There you go. Walk back to me anyway. And just grab as hard as you can. No, you don't have to get that far back.
Oh, no.
No, I was just because of the bar. So you just grab and just lower yourself. Try to get your shoulders in between your arms. Is your legs hurting just lowering you?
Yeah.
So couch stretching for that, but start like super light. Don't do. You saw how I was like doing my leg like that. Don't do that right away. You can just lift your leg up like this and try to force it back.
I'm trying to do.
And then for your ass, same thing. Like just get it on something like this and just. Oh, that's amazing. It just rotates it. And the more you stretch and stuff, you're gonna recover way quicker. Just never stretch before lifting heavy. I did not drink nearly enough water. Next week's gonna be 1+, so it'll probably be 245, 255. It's gonna suck. If I can get through it, so that I'll be happy. I did this was like 6 months ago. The two guys I was working out with loaded the bar wrong. They put 235 when I was doing 215. It just plummeted me, and because my hamstrings were so tight, they stretched reflex, and I locked it out, like finished repping it. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, I'm just so weak today. That was way too heavy. And then we realized it was 235 pounds. It was awesome. That was just one rep though, and it was an accident. And I'm not that tight anymore.
I think they're trying to kill you.
It might have, man. I think I'm a lot more aware of what the fuck I'm doing now. I say that like I didn't have to wait this far like 4 weeks ago on the bench. So you not play League because your video card? For your whole computer, I guess, for right now?
Yep.
I'm trying to think if I had something. I had a 260. 260.
What I did was, I was looking around at parks, and then I saw iBuyPower's Revolt, and I thought that looked pretty cool. It's like 13 inches tall, so it's pretty small. And it has, I have a 660. I'm going to have a 660 Ti. It's going to be liquid cooled. So
I like the the new. They're so cheap for the amount of processing you get. It's crazy.
So when they just started making them this month, and there's a pretty long list. So they have all my shit together. I'm just waiting for them to actually make it.
Oh, you already are. How much was it, if you don't mind me asking?
1,300.
So you get a 660 Ti.
8 gigs of DDR3, 2000 clock.
Holy shit, the video card's getting in?
No,
Oh.
the memory. I have a 32 gig.
Oh, you're saying it's 2000. Okay, I'm sorry. Like how about the shader or whatever. For
No. 32 gig solid states.
I don't have one.
1 terabyte secondary. And then, yeah, that's basically.
What's the processor like?
i7? i5 actually.
Yeah, i7 I like for, I don't even stream anymore, but I like for that because like when you're talking about like 8 threads and stuff like that, The hyper-threading is really nice.
But if I don't need
For gaming, there's no reason for it.
Yeah.
There's literally no difference between them. Well, there's about $70, $80 depending on which ones you get difference versus nothing. Or for nothing, I should say.
Yeah, I got like the
Did
highest
you get a decent power supply?
Yeah.
And I don't mean by like it's X wattage or it's decent quality. That's the one thing you don't skip on.
It was like the only thing that they offered.
Gotcha.
So
They might have had issues. I like iPod power though. I used them for a while. And it was like at the time it was like $40 difference between me buying all the parts. I was like, y'all can put that shit together and run it and test it.
Yeah, that's why I don't really have much of a problem from buying from them, since they're always quality, and then they're really not that much more than just if you bought the parts and assembled it yourself. I consider it, as my brother put it, a lazy tax.
Well, that's all anything is. Damn, I can do anything with my arms. I feel like nothing. Oh, okay. It's just tight from that. Action. It's like the more you do stuff, the more you realize how much you can recruit other muscles. Like, do you think lats are in the bench? I didn't even know lats were in the bench.
Yeah.
Or the overhead press. I didn't know there was either of them until I actually grew lats, and then my lats were like, let me help you with that. I was like, sweet. Thanks, guys. It's a pretty long ass workout. We'll get it. I'm usually about 50 minutes, 55 minutes, and then stretching. We'll get it down to that.
Like I said, I'm just trying to get used to like being here for that long.
Yeah, you won't be able to work that whole time yet.